Good Wednesday morning. It's August 5th. I'm NTV Chief Meteorologist Eddie Shear. It's 6:58 a.m. Today would have been Regatta Day. A lot of folks might be wondering if the races would have gone ahead today had there been a regatta. Alas, there's not due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Hopefully next year we can get things back to normal. But just for kind of giggles, let's get a look at what the pond looks like this morning. This is from the NTV Skycam on Kitty Lake. And as you can see there, good pond this morning. Races would have gone ahead. Would have been no problem to have the regatta today, and it would have been a great day for it. But again, not happening this year due to the pandemic. Hopefully next year we'll get things back to normal. We can only hope at this point, I suppose. As we take a look at windy.com, we can see the counterclockwise flow across much of the province, area of high pressure in control. That's bringing some dry air in today. Going to be a much more pleasant day today across much of the province compared to the last couple of days. It's also quite cool this morning with many areas, as you can see there on your screen, between about 7 and 12 or 13 degrees. No problems there. As we take a look at the satellite picture this morning, here's what we're looking at. Look at that green there. That's the remnant circulation of post-tropical storm Isaias. It was a tropical storm yesterday. It's weakening as it's moving north, losing its fuel, losing its source of water. Hey, buddy. Milo wants to say hi this morning. Here he is. Losing its source of fuel. So essentially, what's happening is it's transitioning from a tropical system to an extra or post-tropical system as it moves its way through Quebec and eventually toward western areas of Labrador. Now, the forecast track from the Canadian Hurricane Center has it approaching western Labrador during the early morning hours of Thursday, or tomorrow rather. That being said, this map is a bit deceiving because it's still showing it as like a tropical system, but it's not going to be. By the time it gets into western Labrador, even now, it's a shadow of its former self. For Labrador, we're talking some rain today, some rain Thursday, not a whole lot in the way of wind, and then once it departs later Thursday, moves offshore, the weather is going to improve pretty quickly. As we take a look at the futurecast for Labrador, here's what we can see as we go through today. Not really a whole lot going on. Even by 3 o'clock, that rain begins to move into western regions of the Big Land, and tonight we'll see that rain expanding eastward a bit, but again, we've seen significantly more rain from systems that aren't tropical compared to this one that is tropical moving through. So what I'm trying to say is it's not going to be a big deal. As we take a look at your forecast for today across the province, we're looking at temperatures into the teens and 20s across Newfoundland and Labrador. We're looking at upper teens to mid 20s. But again, that rain pushing into western areas as we go into the latter part of the day. Today's also going to be a day that's a lot less humid across Newfoundland and Labrador. What we're looking at now is what's called precipitable water. Basically, what I want you to take away from this map is where you see greens, where you see yellows, where you see reds, that's humid air. The darker the color, the more humid the air. So we're into some dry air today with the brown showing up there across Newfoundland and Labrador on the top part of your screen. But as we go into tomorrow, the air gets a little bit more humid, and tomorrow is going to be a significantly more humid day than what we saw today. So if you're not digging the humidity, you're going to really like the forecast for today. You're going to love today, but you're not really going to like the forecast for tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow we're looking at temperatures across Newfoundland, east, central, west, potentially mid to upper 20s with humidex values, and to the lower and mid 30s. I hope you have a great day. I'll have your updated forecast coming up for you tonight on NTV starting around 5:30, and as always before then, on social media.